Hi YouTube. Well, you're seeing me and my little boy Fox Danger, and we wanted to come to you and do a quick video here.
Mama!
Yes, Mama, about some things that might be concerning to you today. One of them is a recent home invasion in Sacramento, and in this home invasion, actually, there were 4 people killed. But I want to show you a little clip right here from something that happens, during a home invasion. Take a look at this really quick.
Got restless.
Oh my God. Ma'am, what's wrong? He's just trying to break down the door.
Jones also wasn't making much sense.
Okay, what's he doing now, ma'am? He's asking what date it is. He's talking about something about Vietnam in 1969.
Then Jones' ramblings turned to anger.
Oh my gosh. He's trying to get through the door. You have got to get somebody here.
Then to violence as he picked up a chair from the back porch.
He has a chair in his hand. He's counting. Oh my God. Oh God, he's getting ready to come in. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Ma'am. Yeah. What happened? He just came through. My husband's shot, but he's still moving.
So, really what I wanted to project to you about that is, that's a typical home invasion where, a husband might be home, luckily, for their family, and, I don't know what I would do. I mean, I have little babies, I have little kids, and, what's a mom to do? I mean, are we supposed to get a gun and just be prepared to shoot somebody if they walk in? This isn't something that, just happens occasionally. This is pretty common, and I want to show you right here that police believe that they have gotten this one guy in Michigan that is responsible for dozens of actual home invasions. Now, I'm not sure if this is, this is a pretty recent story. This is on Thursday. So that's, Thursday. That's on Thursday in Grand Rapids. So here we have the story in Sacramento, where 4 are dead and 1's wounded after the home invasion and shootout. That comes from, let's see here, what's the source? Let me try and get that for you really quick. I believe it's the Sacramento Bee. Or no, I'm sorry, the Mercury News. So this just happened, I believe, today or yesterday. And then we have another site that I wanted to show you, which gives you an inside look into home invasions here. And one of the reasons I wanted to bring this to you guys here on YouTube is so that we could all kind of learn how to protect ourselves. More crime happens when the economy is bad. When, we're on the verge of monetary collapse, government is shaky, jobs are hard to find for a lot of people. People get really scared. They do crazy things for money. So what this site says here is, really, this is called davidcarrington.hubpages.com, and this is just kind of an expert's view on home invasions, and also gives you some insight as to home invasions, what people look for, and being that, I study psychology and how it relates to what's going on in the news today and how to talk to our children about that kind of stuff. I wanted to bring some of these points to your attention. Who's typically targeted for a home invasion? In short, people want to tend to be looking for a target who's weaker than them, somebody who could be easily overtaken. You often hear about, purse snatchers. They'll run up to a little old lady and grab the purse and run away. Well, what this site is saying is that women, the elderly, and people with handicaps, children, and teenagers are the most at risk. Now, with this being said, I mean, you might want to think about, how you could talk to your teenagers, how you can talk to your children about this type of situation should it happen. One thing I really suggest, I work with a lot of children in my experience, in my past, is to come up with a code word. This is probably the most important thing. If you get nothing else out of this video, come up with a code word if you're going to be gone and if you're going to leave a child or children alone at home. And of course, if it's, they're at the legal age for you to do so. Code word could be anything from banana to, just something that they might recognize as, that's the code word between me and dad, me and mom. And I would even go so far as to say, have one for mom, have one for dad, just in case sometime in the future, there's some type of issue. Always be looking a couple steps beyond. The most typical time when home invasions occur is in the afternoon at 2 o'clock. I don't know, I'm pretty grumpy at 2 o'clock, but evidently some people, maybe that's when people's, moods switch or something like that. Chemistry has a lot to do with this and psychology. With the whole zombie apocalypse thing, I thought it would be very important for us to really speak about things that are much more likely to happen. Not that that can't happen, of course, but, much more likely is a robbery, a home invasion, something like that. So at this time of day too, often people are outside in their backyard, can't hear the front door being broken into. Leave your doors locked. I grew up in a very small town, very trusting town. People left their doors unlocked all the time. Mama! And, it's just not the world we live in anymore. Sorry to say. So lock your doors. Teach your children to lock doors and to double check. With that being said, home invasions do occur 24 hours a day, as you can see here. So you must be alert to that possibility. What are some ways how you can protect yourself? Well, first of all, this explains a little bit about what happens. Typically, you're tied up, exposed to some type of mental intimidation. A lot of times there will be an assault of a sexual nature. Mouth would be covered, something like that. In this day of cell phones and stuff like that, it's a good idea to, if you're at home alone, I don't want to panic anybody or anything like that, but if you're ever home alone and you feel vulnerable for any reason, carry your cell phone. It's not a bad idea. So reduce your chances of being victimized by not opening the door unless you're certain of someone's identity. Use good quality window locks. Keep your windows locked at all times. I specifically want to say if you have children that you should definitely lock their windows and double check these locks every night, as well as putting something like, we always put like a piece of iron that fits in between the windowsill. So if somebody tried to open it from the outside, that they absolutely could not. We also have alarms on our windows that are extremely loud, and you could buy these for very inexpensive at Home Depot or Lowe's or anything like that. It's also working from the inside too, so if your children try to open the windows. And Eric Clapton lost his son from a window accident fall, so it happens on too many occasions. It's just a tragedy that we don't need to happen. This talks a little bit more about window protection, etc., door guards. So those are just a few tips that I wanted to bring to your attention, and hopefully it's helped someone look a little bit. And if we want to talk about how to go over these types of things with your children, be aware that children are very sensitive to these types of subjects. So you always want to start off, on a positive, controlled, level of speech, no panic, anything like that. Teach your child to be in control of situations that are hard to control by their demeanor. Their calmness will prepare them for what could be a situation that they need to have a level head in. Teach them, for example, if they get locked inside of a trunk, that there's always a cord there to pull. It's usually a glow-in-the-dark cord. And most of all, teach them that they need to really think about who might be on the other side of the door before they open it. Not to be too trusting, So with that being said, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Say bye, Fox. Bye. Have a great day. Bye.